So yeah, 50 Cent is back at it again, showing his crab personality, and supporters are at it again. You know, dismissing the shit. Listen, if 50 don't mess with Fab or Banks and wants to troll both, cool. It's the reasons he's given in the trolling that once again exposes his sucker tendencies. Clearly. And we'll talk about it right now on Doing It for GP.
You can't handle the truth.
As a whole becomes a part, I strike to burn, and the flame returns.
Welcome back to the channel. Your boy Mac back with some thoughts, with some opinions, with some reactions. Wipe your feet off as you come in. Hit the like button if you so choose, and hopefully you stay a while. Shout out to the supporters. And with that said, let's take this walk.
Banks is about to go on tour right now, out the country. Who else is going on tour?
No, what are we talking about? Like Banks does show. Like I see Banks on the road all the time.
But he's about to go overseas right now. He's going to Bulgaria and all that.
And lyrical. Let me ask you, Murda.
They be hating on Banks.
Banks, nobody.
You can't ask a studio.
I gotta ask him.
Of
Banks
people who's better when they're all friends with Fab. Not saying Fab ain't nice. It's debatable, but I'm going with Banks.
Murda.
Huh?
Fab a better songwriter.
I don't think so.
Fab a better songwriter.
I don't think so.
He got better records.
I just don't agree with you guys.
But lyrically,
Murda, what do you think, Murda? Don't let
Murda's taking a long time.
Uncle Murda,
You know he's from Brooklyn, so he gonna co-sign any.
I'm just gonna keep it real. I think it was a point where Banks was that dude at the
Fab
time.
wanted to sign with G Unit.
No. I think
Fab wanted to sign with G Unit. He wanted to sign with G Unit.
I think it was a time.
And look, check out the post, right? Check out the underlying language and all the hate, trauma, and resentment in what 50's saying. The psychology of someone who says shit like, you know, they think they're better than everybody is one that shows clear insecurity and tells on that person. No, you think they're better, and you think you don't measure up in them same ways. That's why he tried to attack their work ethic and success, because he's confident, knowing that he and the audience knows and feels like neither one of them measure up to him in those aspects. Apparently, right? But we also know Fab and Banks have had solo, successes. Besides, as far as Banks goes, you gotta be living under a rock or not paying attention to see that 50 has a patterned history of not liking peers, especially those on his team, to outshine him. He put them on, and then when they started getting big, he'd shit on them or have a random issue. On top of all that, he's clearly tender when it comes to women and who he perceives women like. Because let's be honest, 50 an ugly dude. I can't tell what makes a dude handsome, but I can certainly tell an ugly mug. And ugly people always have a vendetta against something or someone. He wanted to be LL, now he's attacking him. He wanted to run along the beach and live happily ever after with his escort BM, and Diddy was pissing on her. So when 50 says they're only good at making songs for girls, as a guy who helped usher in singing for rappers and has some of the biggest hit songs intended for girls, it means he's hating. He resents the fact that from his standpoint, the connection between their songs and the response to the women seems more effortless, right? He's every one of them Fab Five is talking about Grant Hill.
Soft, overrated, pretty boy, a bitch.
When he's in that ugly person mode. I've never seen a more vulnerable, insecure person putting it on display constantly on his wide-reaching platform still be treated like he's bullying because he's tough and not because he's a hater. But I suspect the 50 Cent hater saga continues for as long as he wants, because a lot of y'all eating the shit up are vulnerable, insecure suckers as well. But what do I know? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe if you like the content, hit the notification bell, and with that said, hopefully you've been entertained and informed while passing this precious time that we have, and hopefully I've earned your sub. I go by the name of Mac. This has been Doing It for GP. Till next time.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here.
Never did me, I spit the truth. Call you aware, fear-driven niggas get the boot. All of you squares couldn't fit up in my circle. All of us rare and will hurt you severe. Slow your roll, nigga, patience is a virtue.
Yeah, and a nigga bite any bark. When I black out, how you gon' hide in the dark?
That's why I tell kids not to use drugs.